Good afternoon, everyone in Australia, Europe, and overseas. I'm not sure what time you're watching it, but just an update on this layout, which has the 600mm HO curves. I might even do a final run of it. I'm actually going to dismantle the track only, and I was lucky enough to pick up some TT scale locos in a couple of things I bought off eBay, the turntable. So they were running a little bit rough, but they've been tidied up a bit and they're working pretty good now. And then I picked up a coach, which is HOM scale, which I'm going to run with these guys. And also I'm waiting on the delivery of a 009 kit built loco with a Kato mechanism. So that's going to have the N scale track, and I'm going to run on the outer loop the TT scale 12mm wide track. So this is 12mm with a slightly wider bogey than the 009. That's a BMO coach, really good quality. A few bits and pieces can be added onto that. I'll just run the camera over it. Of course, we've still got the turntable project going. Excuse me, I've been a bit crook, but coming good now. So I thought, what better way to make Big Boy Park look even better with the giant model Big Boy there than with the smaller HO size. Maybe TT's not HO, but it's going to work in my opinion on this layout, and that way I can change this track. I might even, if there's room, I may run an outer loop with HO, but we'll see how we go. The only main area that's really, all this track is just pinned down with an ordinary tacks, which I'll show you. Well, here's a better option. Just little tacks like that, so nothing's glued down. The only area it'll be a bit of a tricky job will be just taking this out, but that's not going to be a big deal. So you can see I've just been fiddling around, putting the TT track and making sure, the radius is going to work out all right and stuff, because I don't know anything much about TT scale, but what we'll learn as we go is, and I may pick up other items, because I actually really like the narrow gauge stuff. So if you haven't had a look at Big Boy Park, go back through my videos and you'll see that this whole layout is 800mm wide, and it's only, I think from memory, 1500 long, and there was lots of trains running on there. Like I said, I think I'll do a final video on this and put it on like a goodbye one. But the actual buildings, everything, scenery, that's part of the reason why I chose it, because I'm happy with all this. It's even got the little solar lights, battery lights, which I bought just to light it up. Something simple, typical rugged rails, not over the top. We got the bridges. Some people are probably thinking, oh, it's a shame to pull it up, but I'm actually not destroying anything. I'm just changing the scale of the track, and I actually think it's actually going to enhance it more than do any damage. It's actually going to make it better. Really would look like some comments just on anyone else's thoughts, but I always planned to have this layout. It's been built really to test my abilities and what HO scale could handle. Excuse me. And it's proven itself over and over again. I quite happily could leave it the way it is. And, the missus will probably say, why did you change it? But when it's done, which won't take long, I think, and there's not going to be any points, it's going to be just loops, so I can run trains just round and around, which, let's be honest, I have other layouts where I can do a bit of shunting and stuff, so I don't feel like this one's going to be required to have engine sheds and all that stuff. This is basically my version of a place where people would visit, take it all in. The big boy's the main attraction. This area here would be where you go inside, and there's a model train layout and videos and memorabilia, and this may actually give me room now to actually stick a few more things like old carriages or locomotives or some sort of railway stuff onto it. I'm going to see if I actually can keep one area of HO scale, because the turntable layout that I'm building was actually originally being made to add on to the end here and have locos coming out of that turntable and onto this layout. So I don't really need to do a massive change to achieve that. I think maybe, I could even do a straight run, but bear with me. There'll be a couple of videos on this. Let's see if I can pull it off. Like I said, down here in Australia, I'm running American trains. I'm going to have, I think these I don't know what brand they are, but they're really nice little runners. And it's a 010, but actually there's only 4 wheels. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, so we're getting a bit of light. That actually traverse around the track. The rest are not even touching. Or if they are, it's barely, and there's no electrical pickup. The electrical pickup is from those 4 wheels. You can see that metal, I'll put it up the right way. You can probably see that metal with the screw there, and that runs back to this wheel here, and then back to the other wheel at the front. I don't know if you can pick that up. But they're actually smooth. There are no lights or anything on them, but they're a really nice little train. I don't know what brand they are. I picked up those 2 and the Shay from a seller on eBay, and I think it cost me $68 for everything, including postage, which I reckon is a bargain. I bought 4 lengths of the TT scale flexible track, which I have noticed doesn't have any holes for pins, but that's not an issue. We'll soon sort that out. They cost me $12 each, so that's $48 plus $10 for the mailing, delivery. And these N-scale Pico tracks, streamline, that was $7 each, code 80. And hopefully the little loco that I bought, which when it arrives we'll do a video on that. And there's a small coach coming with that as well. They all run nice and smooth on it. And yeah, going to keep this under 10 minutes, but hopefully I'll give you something to enjoy when this is working, which won't be very long. Stay tuned. Of course, we've still got the turntable project, but I'm really looking forward to this. It's like it's brought the kid out in me. I think Windsor Valley Railroad, Liz, she said her layout was a happy place, and I think, I can understand that. I think every railway person's the same. Anyway, 10 minutes is coming up. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like the video, or just comment even if you don't subscribe. And look forward to making a few more videos on this layout with the change and running it. And everyone, hope you're having a good week. Hope you're healthy, happy, and see you next time. Rugged Rails, over and out.